orange economy and what we have as an opportunity. First, with responsibility. Responsibility to the people of the country, the people who form the economy. Responsibility to the future. What are we leaving behind as our legacy? Three, a responsibility to the planet, be it in terms of sustainability, women empowerment, education, hygiene, water, all of those. How we use electricity, etc. How sustainable we are. And finally, a responsibility to ourselves. Because if we are responsible to ourselves and everybody else around, the society around, I think we look at this opportunity as God-given. Work with each other, collaborate with each other. What often is missing is collaboration. We're all very happy to power it on our own steam. The ones who win are not the ones who go very far and fast. The ones who win in the long run will be the ones who work together. And it is extremely important that we work across our community, across our teams, across our organizations, to learn from each other, educate each other, and power our way forward. We are blessed to have governments that don't just want to do it alone, but want to work with us. And this is not true just for one particular government or any other. Every government in India today, the ones that we work with, are conscious and want to work with the people and especially entrepreneurs. We are blessed to be in this generation, unlike any other generation before, and we must make the best of this opportunity.
I will ask you two more questions. I know you're in a hurry, but still. So we have multiple apex bodies across different regions in the country. If we were to talk about the experiential vertical within the orange economy, what can apex bodies do to contribute that this is translated to action on ground?
I think one is, what's missing is manpower, people. So education is required, skilling is required, and it's required at scale, not the 3 people you train in your company. You require to be training 300 at a time, because that is the need of the economy. You will find people moving from other businesses and other sectors into the events economy, to the creators economy. And how do you assimilate them? How do you teach them at the skills at speed, so that they are fast-tracked into the system, into the business? So that is going to be the next test. I think there are lots of organizations that are dedicated to it. I'm part of one of them, the Media Entertainment Skills Council of the country. I think that's useful. The other side is, there's the Live Events Development Council that's working with across governments, across ministries, that is talking to the businesses and state governments about building infrastructure for events. So like this convention center, Telangana itself probably requires 10 more. Mumbai requires probably 30 more. If you look across country after country, state after state after state, each of them has the power that countries don't have. The economic power, land, possibilities, etc. So if we look at our country, not as just 28 states, we look at it as 28 countries working within this large Bharat, and we work together. There's nothing to stop India. India is unstoppable.
Sabbas, may I ask you a question? How do you stay young and how do you stay, something which I want to understand in this room as well. How many Gen Zs are here in this room? Hands up, please. Yeah, and that's a mindset Gen Z, right? And exactly, so if you're not like Sabbas, if I may take the privilege, honor of telling you, you're a boomer, right? Which most of us don't know boomers existed before Gen Z came in and then millennials came in. But if you see this relevance, and this is something for all of us as organizers, sorry I'm going out of context, Gen Zs are driving a revolution in our country, any domain. In the concert business, live entertainment business, or the orange economy, it is Gen Z. If we do not fill this room with Gen Zs, is what is showing where the seats are not filled up. So as organizers, as promoters, what we look at is that, are we providing something which this Gen Z is ready to consume?
Which is my first